Are you dying of smallpox? Probably not anymore because it was eradicated. But before, in the 1600s to about 1800s, it was a big problem. This invention is very simple in what it's supposed to do. It is supposed to prevent smallpox. And the very big significance of it is that lots of people were dying of smallpox, so this was supposed to be the vaccination and the invention that helped save them from dying in smallpox. Some of the background of it was in 1625, early smallpox came into North America. Lots of people didn't know what it was. They just thought it was another disease and that there will be a vaccination soon. But in 1648, so that's about 20-ish years after it came to America, there was a huge quarantine in Boston where lots of people thought important figureheads fell ill with smallpox. Luckily, they didn't. In 1678, the early medical pamphlet on smallpox came out. This pamphlet was supposed to tell people, like, this is what smallpox, like, you can die from it. Here's some signs, here's some symptoms, like, here's some causes, so stay away from that stuff. And I would like to think it helped, but I really don't know. In 1684, the 17th century smallpox the treatment came out, and this wasn't the vaccination or the treatment that eradicated smallpox. It was the precursor to it, but it probably helped come up with the vaccination. In 1721, Boston smallpox epidemic happened. Lots of people fell ill with smallpox and died, and it was just a huge tragedy. In 1751, in London, there was a huge smallpox epidemic where about 3,538 people died. And that's a lot of people. And so other people were like, okay, we seriously have to get a vaccination for this before more people die. In 1776, though, the military disagreed with this decision because they wanted to use it as a weapon of war, such as in Canada, there were some army men that fell ill with smallpox, and the generals purposely sent them out to fight. Some of them got captured, and the opposing team's army fell ill with smallpox and greatly weakened them. In 1802, there was a vaccination endorsed, and this will eventually become the vaccination to eradicate smallpox for good. And in 1806, the United States President Thomas Jefferson stood by the vaccination, and since he did that, lots of people ended up getting vaccinated for smallpox. And the most important date of this is October 6th, 1977, when smallpox officially became eradicated for good. This invention was invented around 1684. Even though that wasn't the one that eradicated smallpox, it helped. And a special thanks to historyofvaccines.org for providing the history.